When Juliana is away, sometimes the mice come out to play. When Juliana's away, sometimes I decide I want to make very impulsive decisions that may affect my appearance, that she might have some kind of say in. But since she's not here and she's over in Ukraine, probably petting stray dogs and putting them on her Instagram stories, I've decided tonight I'm going to just do something a little weird, and I'm going to cut off all my hair. Snip, snip, snip.
Hey, little guy. You're so sweet.
So a quick story before I get going on this. I haven't cut my hair since my early 20s when my mom, she had breast cancer, and she was a fighter, and she fought and she fought and she won. It was a battle won, but it wasn't easy, and I wasn't there for her for the first period. It didn't really register with me. I think I was really young and I didn't really understand the true impact of it. I was very self-centered, I guess, at that point in my life, and I think I snapped to it at some point when I was taking her to her chemotherapy, and it really set in what was going on. Like, I could lose my mother, and it didn't register until that point. So I know it's stupid, but I don't know, I was a dumb kid, I guess. I don't know. It's really weird. But when I took her back from chemo that day, it was the first day that she started to lose her hair, and it really scared the shit out of me. When I ended up going home, I lived in Toronto at the time, and she lived out in Ajax, Ontario. I took the whole night and just really sat with it, and it weighed on me heavy. I ended up actually that night, I cut off my hair. Cut off all my dreadlocks. I had fucking ridiculous dreadlocks at the time. I was in a band, and I decided in sort of a stand of solidarity and symbolism to cut off my dreads. It was just sort of a gift to my mom to show her that I loved her and that I was with her, and I was a part of her journey, even though I wasn't at all. Yeah, that was the last time I've ever cut my hair, and I haven't actually even thought about that until today when I was thinking about cutting my hair, because ever since then I've been growing it out and cutting it all kind of the same kind of long cut underneath, that weird shit shaved in the sides, and it became an identity to me. It became a shield to the world. It became part of who I thought I was. And tonight I think what I'm really excited about, and what also fucking terrifies me, is that I'm going to challenge who I think I am. Because as dumb as it sounds, if you do crazy things like cut off all your hair, maybe it can bring you closer to the realization that you're in here. You're not this stuff. We're energy, and we're human beings, and all of this doesn't matter, and it's all going to go away one day, and you can lose pieces of it at any point. You can lose your fingers, you can lose your teeth, you can like end up in a wheelchair. There's so many things that can happen, and then that teach you to realize that this crap that we spend so much time obsessing over, it doesn't matter. And I think that's maybe why I'm doing it, to prove to myself again and teach myself that lesson, that it doesn't matter. Because when I think about it, I don't want to do it. And that's what I want to challenge. Why don't I want to do it? And it's mostly because I'm worried of how the world will see me. And we're on YouTube, and what will people think? And you know what? I've come to this point where I realize I don't give a shit what people think if I'm okay with who I am inside. And I think that's huge. And I think maybe if there's anything, and that's why I wanted to film it tonight, is that maybe other people, I'm not saying go cut your hair, but maybe we should all challenge a little bit all of these safety mechanisms in us, that where we associate to how we look, and the clothes that we wear, and the things that we buy, and we build this identity out of all these pieces, and that's not us. Us is this inside. We, our consciousness, our energy, that's who we are. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to cut my hair now. And enough of me blabbing on. And maybe Juliana will freak out. maybe Maybe Juliana's gonna divorce me when she gets home, but I doubt it, actually. I know she actually won't really give a shit, but it's kind of fun to play with the idea and be like, surprise! Alright, so I haven't really thought about it much, but... Oh! What am I doing? Oh! This is crazy. I'm telling you, for years, I've had long hair. Every single cut, I feel like I'm teaching myself a lesson. Fuck it. Oh, my precious hair. What the fuck? Oh, it's terrible. Imagine if this was my haircut. Holy shit. Well, ran out of batteries. Wow, very round. Very round indeed. Oh, I don't know. Good night. All right, so I'm on the way to the airport to pick up Juliana. It's been about a week since I've shaved my head, and it's been about 2 weeks since she left. It's actually little known fact to even us, but it's the longest we've ever been apart since we met. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her because, I don't know, I miss the shit out of her. Anyways, let's see how she responds to my hair. I believe the parking is $1 here. Literally the quietest, coolest airport in all of Canada.
What did you do to your hair?
What?
Oh my god. What happened? Oh my god.